Have you ever seen an animal that looks like a ghost? It might be an albino animal. These animals are very special. They are born with no color in their skin, fur or feathers. This makes them look white or very pale. Seeing an albino animal in the wild is a rare treat. It's like finding a hidden treasure in nature. These creatures capture our imagination. They remind us how wonderfully diverse life on Earth can be, with surprises around every corner. Their unusual appearance makes them stand out from their families. Albino animals are truly unique. They are not a different kind of animal. They are just regular animals with a special condition. This condition is called albinism. It makes them look very different from others of their species. Imagine a pure white squirrel with pink eyes, or think of a snowy white deer blending into a winter landscape. These animals are beautiful. They are also very interesting to learn about. Their white appearance can be a big surprise when you first see one, especially if you're used to seeing them in their usual colors. These rare creatures have fascinated people for many years. Some cultures believe albino animals are magical. They might see them as good luck charms, or they might think they have special powers. Scientists study albino animals to understand more about genetics. Genetics is what makes every living thing unique. Learning about albinism helps us understand how colors are made in animals. It also shows us how important color can be for an animal's survival in its natural home. These animals are like living lessons in biology. Finding an albino animal feels like a secret discovery. They are like nature's rare gems. Their ghostly white forms can be quite startling against a green forest, or they might be perfectly hidden in a snowy field. Each one is a reminder of nature's variety. We should always treat these animals with respect. They are a special part of our world's wildlife. Their presence adds a touch of mystery and wonder to the natural world, making our planet even more interesting. So what exactly makes an animal albino? It is all about something called melanin. Melanin is a special pigment. Pigment is what gives color to skin, fur, feathers, and eyes. Think of it like the paint that colors an animal. Most animals make a lot of melanin. This gives them their usual colors. For example, melanin makes a black bear black. It makes a robin's chest red. It even gives us our hair and eye color. This pigment is very important for many living things. Albino animals are different. Their bodies cannot make melanin, or they make very, very little of it. This happens because of their genes. Genes are like instruction books inside every living cell. They tell the body how to grow and work. Sometimes the instructions for making melanin are missing or do not work right. When this happens, the animal is born without color. This is why albino animals are often white or very pale. Their eyes might look pink or red too. This is because we can see the blood vessels without any color hiding them. Albinism can happen in many different kinds of animals. It can happen in mammals like squirrels or deer. It can happen in birds like crows or peacocks. It can even happen in reptiles like snakes or alligators. Fish and amphibians like frogs can also be albino. It is not a disease that an animal can catch. An animal is born with albinism. It is a genetic condition. This means it is passed down from parents to their babies through their genes. It is a natural part of how life works, just very uncommon. It is important to know that not all white animals are albino. Some animals are naturally white. Think of a polar bear or a snowy owl. These animals are white because it helps them hide in snowy places. They still have melanin. Their eyes are usually dark, not pink. True albino animals have no melanin at all. This lack of melanin is what defines true albinism. It is a complete absence of this color-making substance. This is a key difference to remember when you see a white animal. Albino animals are not very common in the wild. There are a few big reasons for this. One main reason is survival. Most animals use their color to hide. This is called camouflage. A brown rabbit can hide in brown leaves. A green snake can hide in green grass. This helps them stay safe from predators. Predators are animals that hunt other animals for food. If an animal stands out, it is easier for predators to see it. An albino animal is usually bright white. This makes it very hard for them to hide in most places. Imagine a white squirrel in a green forest. It would be very easy for a hawk to spot it from above. Or think about a white deer in a summer field. A wolf could see it from far away. This lack of camouflage makes albino animals an easy target, so many albino animals do not live very long in the wild. They might get caught by predators before they can grow up and have babies. This is a sad truth for these beautiful creatures. Their striking appearance can unfortunately be a big disadvantage for their safety. Another reason albinism is rare is because of how it is passed down. Remember, albinism is caused by genes. An animal needs to get the albino gene from both its mother and its father to be albino. If it only gets the gene from one parent, it will usually have normal coloring, but it will carry the hidden gene. This means that two normal-colored animals can have an albino baby if they both carry the gene. This makes the chances of being born albino quite low. It's like a special lottery in nature. Sunlight can also be a big problem for albino animals. The melanin pigment does more than just give color. It also protects the skin and eyes from the sun's harmful rays. Albino animals do not have this protection. Their skin can get sunburned very easily. Their eyes are also very sensitive to bright light. This can make it hard for them to see well, especially during the day. Poor eyesight can make it difficult to find food. It can also make it harder to spot danger. These health issues add to their challenges. Many different mammals can be born with albinism. When we think of albino animals, white fur and pink eyes often come to mind. This is very common in albino mammals. Squirrels are one example. You might see a normal grey squirrel in your park, but sometimes a pure white albino squirrel appears. They look like little snowballs scurrying up trees. Their pink eyes are a clear sign of albinism. These white squirrels can become local celebrities in towns where they are spotted, drawing much attention. Deer can also be albino. An albino deer is a stunning sight. Instead of brown fur, it has a coat of pure white. Its nose and eyes will be pink. These ghost deer are often considered special. Some native cultures believe they bring good luck or have spiritual meaning. Seeing an albino deer in the wild is a magical experience. They move so quietly through the forest. Their white coats can make them seem almost unreal. Hunters are often encouraged not to hunt these rare white deer to help protect them. Even big, fierce predators can be albino. There have been reports of albino lions. Imagine a lion, the king of the jungle, but completely white. These are incredibly rare. Most white lions you hear about are not true albinos. They have a different genetic condition that makes their fur pale, but they still have pigment in their eyes and skin. A true albino lion would have pink skin and pink eyes. Such an animal would have a very hard time hunting because it could not hide easily to sneak up on its prey. Other albino mammals include rabbits, raccoons, and even bats. An albino bat would be a tiny, pale creature of the night. Albino rabbits are quite common as pets, but in the wild, their white fur makes them very visible to foxes and hawks. For any albino mammal, life in the wild is tougher. Their lack of color makes them stand out to hunters. It also makes them stand out to the animals they try to hunt. This makes finding food and avoiding danger a constant challenge for these snowy-colored mammals. Section 5. Pale swimmers, albino animals in the water. Albinism is not just for land animals, it can also happen to creatures that live in the water. Imagine an albino fish swimming in a river or an ocean. Instead of its usual colors, it would be pale white or pinkish. This can make it stand out a lot among its colorful schoolmates. For example, an albino catfish would lack its typical dark mottled patterns. This would make it much easier for bigger fish or fishing birds to spot and catch it. Its survival would be a daily struggle. Albino alligators are another amazing example. Normal alligators are dark green or black. This helps them hide in murky swamp waters. An albino alligator is creamy white with pink eyes. They are very rare in the wild. Most albino alligators you might see are living in zoos or special wildlife parks. This is because they have a very hard time surviving in their natural habitat. The sun is very harsh on their sensitive skin. Also, their white color makes it difficult for them to sneak up on fish or turtles for food. Turtles can also be albino. An albino turtle would have a pale shell and skin. Its eyes would be pink or red. Like other albino animals, they face extra challenges. Baby albino turtles would be very easy for predators like birds or raccoons to see. Even if they make it to adulthood, their pale color can make them more visible in the water. This makes them more vulnerable. Some albino turtles have become popular in aquariums where they can be kept safe and admired by many people. Even huge ocean creatures like whales can be albino. Perhaps the most famous albino whale was Migaloo. Migaloo is an albino humpback whale often seen off the coast of Australia. He is a magnificent sight, a giant white shape in the blue ocean. Scientists and whale watchers get very excited when Migaloo is spotted. He has become a symbol of these rare white wonders of the sea. Special rules are even in place to protect him from getting too close to boats, ensuring his safety as he roams the vast ocean. Section 6, ghostly wings, albino, birds and bats in the sky. Animals that fly can also be albino. Imagine seeing a bird that is usually black, like a crow, but it is completely white. An albino crow would have white feathers instead of black. Its eyes would be pink. This would make it look very ghostly. Albino birds can have a hard time. Their bright white feathers make them easy targets for predators like hawks or cats. Also, other birds of their own kind might not accept them. Sometimes difference can lead to being picked on in the animal world. Peacocks are known for their beautiful, colourful feathers. An albino peacock is also very stunning. It has all white feathers, including its long train. When an albino peacock fans its tail, it looks like a delicate lace fan. These birds are often kept in parks and gardens because they are so beautiful. In the wild, their white colour would not help them blend in. Their usual bright colours are meant to attract a mate. A white peacock might have trouble finding a partner if its colours are not what the peahens expect. Bats, the flying mammals of the night, can also be albino. An albino bat would have white fur and pinkish skin on its wings. Bats usually rely on being dark to hide during the day when they roost. A white bat might be more easily spotted by owls or other predators while it is sleeping. Since bats are active at night, their white colour might not be as much of a problem for hunting insects. However, their sensitive eyes could still be an issue even with limited light. These pale flyers are a rare sight. For albino birds, their feathers can also be weaker. Melanin helps to make feathers strong. Without melanin, white feathers can wear out more quickly. This might make flying harder for some albino birds. It could also mean they are not as well protected from cold or wet weather. Life in the sky is already full of challenges. Being albino adds another layer of difficulty for these pale, winged creatures. Every sighting of an albino bird is a special event for bird watchers. Section 7. A tough life, challenges for white animals. Life in the wild is a big challenge for albino animals. Their most obvious problem is their lack of camouflage. Most animals rely on their natural colors to blend in with their surroundings. This helps them hide from animals that want to eat them. It also helps them sneak up on their own food. Albino animals are usually bright white. This makes them stand out like a beacon. In a green forest or a brown field, a white animal is very easy to see. This puts them in constant danger from predators every day. Another big challenge is the sun. Melanin, the pigment that gives animals their color, also protects their skin and eyes from the sun's strong rays. Albino animals have no melanin. This means their skin is very sensitive to sunlight. They can get sunburned very easily, just like people with very fair skin. Sunburn can be painful and can lead to skin problems. Their eyes are also very sensitive to light. Bright sunlight can make it hard for them to see clearly. This can affect their ability to find food or spot danger. Poor eyesight is a common issue for albino animals. The lack of pigment in their eyes often means their eyes did not develop perfectly. They might not be able to see as sharply as other animals, or they might have trouble with depth perception, which is judging distances. This can make hunting very difficult if they are predators. It can also make it harder to escape if they are being hunted. Imagine trying to catch a quick mouse or jump from branch to branch if your vision is blurry. It makes everyday tasks much harder. Sometimes albino animals can have trouble fitting in with their own kind. Animals often recognize each other by sight and smell. An albino animal looks very different from its family members. Other animals in their group might be scared of them or treat them badly. They might be chased away or left out. This can make it hard for an albino animal to find a mate and have babies. Being alone also makes them more vulnerable to predators. It is a lonely and dangerous life for many of these rare white creatures. Section 8. Snowy stars, famous albino animals and cool facts. Some albino animals become quite famous. One of the most well-known was an albino gorilla named Snowflake. Snowflake lived at the Barcelona Zoo in Spain for many years. He was the only known albino gorilla in the world. He was very popular with visitors. People loved his snowy white fur and gentle nature. Scientists studied Snowflake to learn more about albinism in primates, which are animals like monkeys and apes. Snowflake showed many people how special and unique albino animals can be. He was a true star. Another famous white animal is Migaloo. the albino humpback whale. He swims along the coast of Australia. Whale watchers get very excited when they spot him. Migaloo means white fella in an Aboriginal language. Because he is so rare, there are special laws to protect him. Boats are not allowed to get too close. Migaloo helps remind us that even giant animals can be albino. He is a magnificent sight, a huge white shape moving gracefully through the deep blue ocean. His appearances are always big news. Here's a fun fact. Not all albino animals have red or pink eyes. While it is very common, especially in mammals and birds, some albino animals can have pale blue or light-colored eyes. This depends on the tiny amount of pigment that might still be present or how light reflects within their eyes. So, if you see a white animal with blue eyes, it could still be an albino, or it might have another condition called leucism, which reduces color but isn't full albinism. It can be tricky to tell sometimes without a closer look. Another interesting thing is that in some cultures, albino animals are seen as sacred or magical. For example, some Native American tribes consider white bison to be incredibly important spiritual symbols. The birth of a white bison calf is a very special event. These beliefs show that people have recognized the rarity and uniqueness of albino animals for a long time. They are not just biological curiosities, they hold cultural significance for many communities around the world, adding to their mystique and importance. Section 9. Every animal counts. Protecting our rare white friends. It is very important to protect albino animals. They are a rare and beautiful part of nature's diversity. When we protect albino animals, we are also helping to protect their entire species and their homes. Every animal, no matter how common or rare, plays a role in its ecosystem. An ecosystem is like a neighborhood of plants and animals that all depend on each other. Losing any part of that neighborhood can cause problems for everyone else living there. These unique animals deserve our care and respect. Albino animals remind us how amazing genetics can be. They show us that nature is full of surprises. Studying them can help scientists understand more about how genes work. This knowledge can be useful in many ways, even for understanding human health. But more than that, their unique appearance inspires wonder. They capture our imaginations. They teach us to look closer at the world around us. They encourage curiosity and a love for wildlife in people of all ages, especially young explorers. One way to help albino animals is to protect their habitats. Habitats are the natural homes of animals. If their homes are safe and healthy, then all the animals living there have a better chance of survival. This means keeping forests clean, protecting rivers and oceans, and not disturbing wild areas too much. When their environment is safe, even animals with challenges like albinism have a chance to live. We must ensure these special creatures have a place where they can try to thrive against the odds. Finally, we should appreciate albino animals for their uniqueness. They might face extra struggles in the wild, but they are still fighters. They are a testament to life's variety. If you are ever lucky enough to see an albino animal, remember how special it is. We can all do our part by learning about wildlife and supporting efforts to conserve nature. By protecting the diversity of life on Earth, we make sure that future generations can also marvel at these rare, ghostly gems of the animal kingdom. Every creature contributes to the richness of our planet. Gap 2S, Section 10, The Fascinating World of Albino Reptiles. Albino reptiles are among the most captivating of nature's anomalies. These creatures, with their striking white scales and pinkish eyes, stand out vividly in their environments. From snakes to lizards and even turtles, albinism in reptiles offers a unique window into the wonders of genetics and adaptation. Gap 1S. Unlike mammals and birds, reptiles rely heavily on their ability to blend into their surroundings for both hunting and protection. This makes albinism particularly challenging for them. Their lack of pigmentation means they can't camouflage as effectively, making them more visible to predators and prey alike. Yet these resilient reptiles continue to survive, showcasing nature's incredible adaptability. Gap 1S. One of the most fascinating aspects of albino reptiles is their sensitivity to light. Without the pigment melanin, their skin and eyes are more vulnerable to the sun's UV rays. Many albino reptiles are therefore crepuscular, meaning they are most active during the dawn and dusk hours when the sunlight is less intense. But even with these adaptations, their survival in the wild is a testament to their resilience. GAP1S, albino reptiles also offer scientists valuable insights into genetic mutations and their effects. By studying these animals, researchers can better understand the genetic mechanisms behind albinism and other pigmentation disorders. This knowledge not only enriches our understanding of reptiles, but can also have broader implications for other species, including humans. GAP1S. Despite their challenges, albino reptiles continue to captivate and inspire. They remind us of the incredible diversity of life and the endless surprises nature holds. Their unique appearance and the obstacles they overcome make them some of the most intriguing creatures in the animal kingdom. GAP1S. So, the next time you hear about an albino snake or lizard, remember the incredible journey these animals undertake just to survive. They are not just anomalies, they are symbols of nature's unpredictability and resilience. By appreciating and protecting these rare reptiles, we contribute to the broader effort of conserving biodiversity and understanding the complex web of life on our planet. GAP2S, Section 11. The enigmatic lives of albino amphibians. Albino amphibians, like their reptilian counterparts, are rare and mesmerizing. These unique creatures, often seen with snow-white skin and red or pink eyes, inhabit a world filled with both wonder and peril. GAP1S frogs, salamanders and newts can all exhibit albinism, but their lack of pigmentation presents significant challenges. In their natural habitats, which range from dense forests to murky swamps, these albino amphibians are more vulnerable to predators due to their inability to blend in. This makes survival in the wild particularly strenuous for them. GAP1S. Another major challenge for albino amphibians is their heightened sensitivity to light. Just like albino reptiles, their lack of melanin means their skin and eyes are more susceptible to the harmful effects of UV radiation. This often forces albino amphibians to seek shelter during the brightest parts of the day and be more active during dawn, dusk or nighttime. GAP1S. Their unique physiology also offers scientists a valuable opportunity to study genetic mutations and their impact on pigmentation. By studying albino amphibians, researchers can gain insights into genetic disorders, helping to advance our understanding of genetics, not just in amphibians but across various species, including humans. GAP1S. Despite the numerous challenges they face, albino amphibians continue to thrive in their own mysterious ways. Their existence is a testament to nature's resilience and adaptability. These creatures remind us of the delicate balance within ecosystems and the importance of each species, regardless of how rare or unusual they might be. GAP1S. Albino amphibians also play a crucial role in their ecosystems. They help control insect populations, serve as prey for larger animals, and contribute to the overall health of their habitats. Their presence, though rare, is a vital piece of the intricate puzzle of life. GAP1S. So the next time you hear about an albino frog or salamander, remember the incredible resilience and adaptability these animals display. They are not just fascinating anomalies, they are essential participants in the rich tapestry of life. By appreciating and protecting these rare amphibians, we help ensure the continued diversity and health of our planet's ecosystems. Section 12. Discover the rare and intriguing albino insects. Albino insects are a fascinating anomaly in the insect world. These tiny, often overlooked creatures, with their ghostly white appearance, offer a unique glimpse into the complexities of nature. While albinism in insects is rare, it has been observed in various species, including beetles, butterflies, and ants. GAP1S. Just like their larger albino counterparts, albino insects lack melanin, resulting in their distinctive pale coloration. This lack of pigmentation often makes them more vulnerable to predators as they stand out starkly against their natural environments. However, some albino insects have developed remarkable survival strategies to compensate for their increased visibility. GAP1S. For instance, albino butterflies may rely on their swift and erratic flight patterns to evade predators, while albino ants might use their strong social structures and teamwork to protect themselves. These adaptations highlight the incredible resilience and ingenuity of albino insects in the face of adversity. GAP1S. Albino insects also play crucial roles in their ecosystems. They contribute to pollination, decomposition, and serve as a food source for other animals. Despite their rarity, their presence is a vital part of the delicate balance within their habitats. By studying these unique creatures, scientists can gain valuable insights into genetic mutations and their effects, furthering our understanding of genetics and biodiversity. Gap 1S. Their existence underscores the importance of preserving biodiversity in our ecosystems. Each albino insect, no matter how small, plays a part in the intricate web of life. By appreciating and protecting these rare insects, we help ensure the continued health and diversity of our planet's ecosystems. Gap 1S. So, the next time you come across an albino beetle or butterfly, take a moment to marvel at these extraordinary creatures. They're not just rare anomalies, but essential participants in the rich tapestry of life. Their resilience and adaptability are a testament to the wonders of nature and the importance of every species in maintaining ecological balance. Gap 2S. Throughout history, albino animals have captivated human imagination, inspiring a myriad of myths and legends across different cultures. These ghostly white creatures, with their rare and ethereal appearance, have often been seen as symbols of purity, mystery, and otherworldly power. In ancient folklore, albino animals were frequently regarded as omens or messengers from the spiritual realm. For instance, in Native American cultures, the sighting of an albino buffalo was considered a highly sacred event symbolizing hope, peace, and renewal. Tribes would gather to celebrate this rare occurrence, believing it to be a powerful sign from the Great Spirit. Across the world in Africa, albino animals hold a different kind of reverence. In some cultures, they are believed to possess magical properties and are associated with the spirits of ancestors. However, this mystical significance can also lead to darker consequences, as some albino animals are hunted for their perceived supernatural powers. In Asian traditions, albino animals are often linked to divine intervention. For example, in Chinese mythology, the appearance of an albino deer was seen as a sign of great fortune and a harbinger of a prosperous future. Similarly, in Japanese folklore, white animals like foxes and snakes are considered sacred and are believed to bring good luck and protection. European legends also abound with tales of albino animals. In medieval times, the sighting of a white stag was thought to be a call to adventure or a quest for the Holy Grail. These elusive creatures were seen as guides to the unknown, leading knights and adventurers on journeys of discovery and enlightenment. Despite the varying interpretations, one thing remains consistent. Albino animals are universally seen as extraordinary beings, bridging the gap between the natural and the supernatural. Their rare and striking appearance continues to inspire awe and wonder, reminding us of the deep connections between nature, culture, and spirituality. By understanding and appreciating the myths and legends surrounding albino animals, we gain a richer perspective on how these unique creatures have shaped human history and belief systems. They serve as powerful symbols of the mysterious and the divine, embodying the timeless fascination with the unknown. So the next time you encounter an albino animal, remember the rich tapestry of stories and meanings that these rare creatures carry with them. They are not just anomalies of nature, but bearers of ancient wisdom and mystical significance. As we've journeyed through the fascinating myths and legends of albino animals, it's important to turn our attention to the real-world efforts being made to protect these extraordinary creatures. Albino animals face unique challenges in the wild, from increased vulnerability to predators to heightened risks of sun damage and genetic health issues. Conservationists around the globe are working tirelessly to ensure that these rare animals continue to thrive. Specialized sanctuaries and wildlife reserves play a crucial role in providing safe havens where albino animals can live without the constant threat of predation or poaching. These protected environments allow researchers to study albino animals more closely, gaining insights that can inform broader conservation strategies. One of the key elements in protecting albino animals is public awareness. Education campaigns help people understand the importance of preserving these unique creatures and the ecosystems they inhabit. By raising awareness, we can combat harmful myths and misconceptions that sometimes lead to the exploitation or mistreatment of albino animals. Moreover, wildlife organizations are actively involved in breeding programs designed to support the genetic diversity and health of albino animals. These programs not only aim to increase the population of albino animals, but also to ensure that they are healthy and capable of thriving in the wild or in protected environments. But conservation efforts aren't limited to organizations and researchers. You too can play a part in protecting albino animals. Here are a few ways you can contribute. 1. Donate to or volunteer with organizations dedicated to the conservation of albino animals and their habitats. Your contributions can make a significant difference. 1. Share information about the importance of protecting albino animals on social media, in your community, or through educational programs. The more people know, the more support these animals will receive. 1. If you visit wildlife reserves or sanctuaries, choose those that prioritize ethical treatment and conservation of albino animals. Your visit can help fund their important work. 1. Support laws and regulations that protect wildlife, including albino animals. Advocacy can lead to stronger protections and more resources for conservation efforts. By taking these steps, you can help ensure that albino animals continue to be a part of our world's biodiversity, inspiring awe and wonder for generations to come. Together, we can make a difference and protect these rare and beautiful creatures. Join us in the effort to conserve and cherish the enigmatic, ethereal beauty of albino animals. Your actions today can help secure a brighter future for these extraordinary beings. Thank you for watching and caring about the world of albino animals. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of nature.